Councilmember Kevin Stinnett, and welcome to the Stinnett Minute. Today we are exploring our second in our series of workforce development. As you recall, our last show we had the Home Builders Institute and explored their opportunities. Today we're in an exciting place called Jubilee Jobs. And with me today is Executive Director Kerry Plumber. Kerry, welcome to the show.
Welcome.
Thank you for being on with us today. Kerry, tell the folks at home about Jubilee Jobs. Who is Jubilee Jobs? Because when you think about the name, you really do get excited and you want to talk about the good work you do. Tell us who Jubilee Jobs is.
I'll absolutely do that. Jubilee Jobs is a tremendous organization. It's actually a faith-based nonprofit organization that was established in Lexington in 2009. It's three gentlemen from the local area actually went to Washington, D.C. to take a look at a similar program there that has been going on for 34 years. And they brought the concept, the ideas, and some forms back to Lexington. What we do, we help people with the understanding the interview portion of a job, the job search process itself. And then we actually help people find jobs, and then we continue to remain with them as they grow in the job that they're in.
So you're still sort of a fledgling organization, 6 years into it, but I hear a lot of good things in our community. Now you mentioned you not only help people prepare for the job, you actually do job placement. Tell us first of all, how does your clientele come to you? How does someone find you, and walk us through that process so they know what they're getting into here?
Okay, basically people come to us primarily through word of mouth, and so I would encourage anybody, if you know somebody that's looking for a job or need a job yourself, come and check us out. It all starts with an open orientation program that we do every Monday morning at 9 o'clock. It's a 1 hour, it's free. All you do is show up. You don't need to make an appointment to show up on Monday morning. And that's here at Jubilee Jobs.
And that's every single Monday?
Every Monday morning.
That's pretty easy to remember for the people at home.
Easy to remember, except for major holidays. So Labor Day, we're not going to be here, but it's we're located in the Community Ventures building on North Broadway. It's 1450 North Broadway, and we would encourage anybody to show up on Monday morning. From that point, after we tell them about our program, we invite them to come back and meet with a job counselor, a one-on-one appointment with a job counselor. Basically, Jubilee Jobs is a 2-week, 7-step program, but it goes by quickly. Okay. So after they meet with a job counselor, we also have everybody participate in a couple of workshops. One is on interviewing skills. How do you interview in today's market? And the other workshop is on conflict resolution. Once you get the job, we want you to keep it. So we'd like for you to learn some things about how to handle conflict on the job. And everybody completes our program with a resume. If you have one already, we'll critique it, take a look at it. If you don't, you will have when you leave our program.
So every Monday morning, they meet with job counselors. How many people do you all employ here at Jubilee Jobs?
There's 3 counting me. So we have a very small office.
Sure, but you have the certified job counselors who actually have the experience and background in the markets and help walk them through the process.
Yes, we've been doing this for quite some time, so we're very, very capable of doing it. My background's human resources. I've done that most of my life. Prior to coming here, I worked for Habitat for Humanity. I enjoyed that. This was a good fit for me when I came here 3 years ago. Okay,
so finding a job can be intimidating, and especially either if you haven't been in the job market for a while, or if you're just re-entering it because of a number of reasons, it can be very intimidating. So you talked about job placement. How does that really work, and what type of jobs do you look to place people in?
Okay, good question. One of our problems that we have with some of our clients are background issues. And a lot of that can be just they haven't been in the market for a while. They've never had to go out and search for a job in some time. So maybe they need some help with their application. Maybe they need some coaching on interviewing skills. We have some folks that have a criminal background past where they've paid their debt to society, and we're helping them try to get reintegrated back into society. One of the first things they need to do is get a job.
Absolutely.
So they can buy food and have a place to live. So we contact area employers. We work very closely with a lot of area employers, and we basically become a job agent for our clients that register with us. We tell our clients at the orientation program on Monday morning that we're not going to work any harder than they do, and they understand that. They shake their heads.
So you have to participate in the process.
They absolutely.
You're not just going to hand us a job. You got to actually work towards that goal.
Absolutely. We offer a hand up, not a handout. We're here to help, and we'll do anything we can to help them get that job.
So what type of jobs, industries?
We tell our clients at the orientation on Monday that it's probably going to be an entry-level type job to get started, because you've got to start someplace. However, we have clients that come to us without a GED, and we're certainly going to encourage them to get that GED.
Sure.
But I've actually had double PhDs come through our program. So it's really quite a mix, but we'll do our best to help everybody get to their maximum potential, whatever that is.
Well, you mentioned double PhDs, so I assume folks like that either have lost their job or are re-entering the job market.
Yes.
So we're not talking about unemployed or underemployed. We're talking about anyone actually you can work with and help.
Absolutely, we can work with anyone. Most folks who come to us are either unemployed or underemployed, but we're willing to help anyone. And sometimes somebody will come to us where they're working a part-time job, or they want to get into a full-time job, or they want to get into a different job, change careers. And that's fine too.
So you've been around 6 years. How many people have come through Jubilee Jobs and you've worked with and assisted?
Well, just to give you an idea, in 2012, this is the year prior to my arrival, we helped 131 people get jobs.
Wow, that's great.
And so we had a lot more than that actually go through our program. In 2013, the next year, we helped 155 people get jobs. And this last year in 2014, it went up to 209. And we will exceed those numbers this year. So we believe that we're very effective. Again, it's a free program.
Well, that's right. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. And 209 people are now gainfully employed in Fayette County. Now, do you track if they keep that job? Is there a way to do that if they stay in that job, or do you lose contact with them after they enter into that position?
We do keep in touch with them. In fact, we encourage our clients to stay engaged with us. This is for the long haul. It's not a one-shot deal. Clients who register with us and go through our program are entered into our database. We have over 1,750 people in that database now. Thankfully, most of them are working. But once they go in that database, we like to continually stay in touch with them. One way we do that, we offer something around here called a move-up meeting. A move-up meeting is usually held in the evening. We bring in special workshop leaders on topics that are job-related to talk about things that will be interesting to our clients, and the goal is to help them use those things to move up in the organization in which they're in.
Okay, so not only do you help them get the job, but you help them advance.
Oh, absolutely.
Through the management levels.
Absolutely.
Well, for a free service, that's incredible, because what I've learned over the years in working in workforce development is people get the jobs, and then usually the person who helped them has lost contact. But moving up in the organization is so important. I mean, companies are looking for highly skilled people. Now, you have entered into a couple new programs this year with a couple other nonprofits, which is very innovative in our community. Tell us a little bit about who those are and how those new programs are impacting our city.
Okay. Well, we routinely work with several different social service agencies in the community.
Okay.
We do that for the benefit of our clients. But one of the things that we're doing this year that we haven't done before, it's actually through a grant through the city.
Okay.
We're working more closely with the Hope Centers here in town, both the Women's Hope Center and the Men's Hope Center, and they're actually incorporating Jubilee Jobs into their programming so that all those clients in both of those programs will also experience our program and go through our program. And when they're able to go out and actually look for a job after they've completed their programming there, we're going to be here to help them do that. So that's one of our collaborative grant agreements that we have with the city. The other one is with the Lexington Rescue Mission.
Okay.
They actually have a new program in town. It's called Advanced Lexington. And it's sort of like a temp service, but it's helping folks that go through their program. And we're also going to be involved in that process. Once they get them maybe some temporary work, they're going to send them over to our program so we can help them on more of a full-time basis.
Well, the Hope Center seems like that's a no-brainer. We probably should have done that collaboration a long time ago, but thank you for submitting that grant to the city, and I'm glad the city, we were able to step up and support it, because I think those innovative opportunities where we pair nonprofits together, and then you having the ability to help those folks out there find job placement just keeps them out of that cycle. Now, when you find someone a job and maybe they didn't like that job, maybe they fell into some trouble, or just for whatever reason. Now, can they come back through your program? Do you keep an open door for everyone to come back? Okay.
We do. And you remembered earlier I said that they go into our database. We want them to stay in touch with us. So if for some reason they go out and get a job, we help them with a job. They lose that job for whatever reason, or maybe they just want to make a change, they are welcome at any time to come back and see us. In fact, at many of our orientation meetings that we hold on Monday, there's usually always somebody there that's been here before.
Wow, and so you're actually encouraging them to come back and spread the word to the new people coming in here.
Absolutely.
And then, so the people at home who don't know who Jubilee Jobs is, give us a summation of who you are and what kind of clientele you're looking for.
Okay. Well, Jubilee Jobs is again, a faith-based nonprofit organization, And what we do is help people prepare for that job search, because a lot of people just don't know how to do that today. The job market's changed. We also will help them actively to get placed into a position, and then we'll stay with them to help them with their career development. Anybody that's looking for a job, anybody that's underemployed or unemployed is welcome to just come here on a Monday morning, 9 o'clock. All you have to do is just show up and we'll start the process.
Now, you mentioned you're a nonprofit, so
Yes.
I like to always, there's also a need for help on that side of the house too.
Absolutely.
So tell the folks out there who maybe want to get involved and help you stay in business and help other folks. What can they do? Is there an annual event they can go to, or is there an opportunity to call you and get involved if they want to help the nonprofit side?
Yeah, thank you for asking. We do, since there's only 3 of us in the office, we have a need all the time for volunteers too. So if anybody's interested in volunteering with Jubilee Jobs, there's all kinds of things that you can do, from leading workshops to mentoring clients. And yes, we are a nonprofit, so we rely upon the good folks of this community to support what we're doing. And we believe it has a direct economic impact back in the community. I mentioned earlier that we helped 209 people get jobs last year. We just did a very conservative estimate of what that does to the community, and it came up to well over $3 million from those cash paychecks, paid taxes, and in many cases, our clients don't need as much public assistance, which we all will pay for. We do need, we operate on donations. We're always open for that. We are a 501c3. If you're interested in helping Jubilee Jobs, please get in touch with me. We also have an annual fundraiser every year. It's usually in November. This year we're having one on November 6th at the Hyatt Regency. And Jim Kelly, former football player,
Buffalo Bills.
From the Buffalo Bills, is going to come in and he's going to be our featured guest speaker. So if anybody's interested in attending that, we'd love to have you. All you have to do is get in touch with us.
Now, that's a lunch date right in the middle of football season, so I'm sure there's folks out there who want to come to that.
Yes.
And hear Jim Kelly. I know he's a fabulous speaker, and that should be a big boost to your organization. Yeah. So that's exciting, November 6th.
Yes.
Kerry, if someone at home wants a job, what's the phone number? Give it to us at home so they know who to call or where to come. Give us that information.
The address is 1450 North Broadway. We're in the Community Ventures building, just right past the Legends Baseball Park.
That's easy enough.
Easy enough to find. And the phone number is 977-0135.
And you do have a website?
We do have a website, jubileejobsoflexington.org.
Well, Kerry, thank you for being on our show, and thank you for visiting with us, and thank you for sharing with the citizens at home about the opportunities here. And hopefully more people will take advantage of your service, and there'll be more organizations, and hopefully we got some more volunteers that want to help Jubilee Jobs grow and be a part of our community and help us on our workforce development. We appreciate everything you do for our city.
Thank you so much. And if I could just add one more
Absolutely,
thing,
go right ahead.
If I have time. We are having a special event on September 19th. It's on a Saturday. It's going to be located at the BCTC campus on Newtown Pike. It's called a Healthy Living and Financial Stability event. We're going to have medical professionals there. It's all free. We encourage anybody that's interested in that also to call that same phone number, register for that. We'll have a continental breakfast, lunch will be provided, and there'll be several workshops on how to find a job and all the things that we've been talking about here in addition to the healthy living aspect. So that'll be on Saturday, September 19th.
Well, that sounds like an event we don't want people to miss. So September 19th, and we'll make sure folks get that information too on the screen.
Thank you.
Kerry, thank you for being with us. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
As always. And you've been watching the Stinnett Minute. I am Councilmember Kevin Stinnett. Thank you for watching.